friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Suiven Therese. In fact, let me pronounce it properly. Suiven. I'm a tall girl, okay? And that's how you pronounce it. So today I'm going to be showing you how I do my fried cabbage. And here you have the ingredients that I use. So this cabbage, you can use any type of cabbage that you like. So usually for cabbage, I slice my tomatoes this way. And I just put it in the pot with no water, no oil at this point. I'm just gonna let it like boil until it's dry, soft and dry, and then I can just add in the oil and some ingredients. Now I want to take a moment and say thank you to all those who have subscribed to my channel and to all those who have tried out my recipes. I want to thank you so very much. Shout out to Valerine, Lorraine, Mispa, Sherry, and Sonika. Thank you so much for trying these recipes and sending me your pictures. Again, guys, if you notice, I always like to add bicarbonate soda in my tomatoes, especially if the tomatoes is sour. But if your tomatoes are good, no need to put bicarbonate soda in it. Okay, so I hope you follow the recipe and try it out. So keep watching. So at this point, I feel like the tomatoes are dry, so I just put my oil in it, and then I'm just gonna add in some blended green spices. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do a video on how I marinate my chicken, and then I'm gonna show you how a combination of my spice that I use. And again, guys, if you've noticed, I always also like to spice up my tomatoes when I fry them. So I'm just adding salt, and I'm gonna add Maggi, so beef cube. At this point, I just put only one beef cube and a little bit of salt. I do this because I believe that when everything is seasoned up as you add it, at the end, everything is like properly seasoned and tastes really nice. So again, keep watching and let's see how it goes. So right here, I'm just gonna add a little bit of stock, beef stock, into it while I'm frying my tomatoes. I do this all the time when I'm cooking with tomatoes and I have some stock. I always like to fry it into the tomato mixture. You can use any stock that you have, like chicken, or if you had just boiled some dry fish, you can just use any stock that you have in your tomatoes. Now, this is a secret for me here, all right? So this is crayfish. Honestly, how do you call crayfish in English again? Hey, Jesus. Wala deo. Crayfish in English. I honestly don't know. But hey, it's crayfish. So I usually like to fry my crayfish into the tomatoes. Now, if you always add crayfish to your cabbage, try doing it this way. Fry it together with your tomatoes and see how it comes along. And again, just adding in the cabbage in there. And mind you, the fire is reduced to low. And the reason for that is I don't like fried cabbage that is soft. I like it a little bit crunchy. So you reduce the fire at this point, and then you just mix up everything, and see, taste, and see if the seasoning is good. At this point, I have not added any salt and Maggi yet for the cabbage, because as I'm adding stuff, I am adding the seasoning as well. Okay, so keep watching. After everything is mixed up properly, I put sliced shallot in it first for the greenery at this point. And mind you, I reduce the fire at this point. Again, because I don't like everything overcooked. The shallot getting in at this time is just so the flavor can incorporate with the cabbage. Because when it's overcooked, it eliminates the flavor, and it's just like not green. It's like cooked and it's yellow, and I don't like that. So I always like some greenery in my cabbage. Now, if you have any other green leaves, you can also add them. But be mindful of the types of leaves that you use, the combination of the leaves that you use. For example, you can put comanjo, like it's basil in English. Now, I don't like doing that because when I'm cooking with crayfish, the comanjo smell can eliminate the smell of crayfish and overshadows the smell of crayfish. So I don't like to put comanjo in my cabbage when I'm using crayfish. Now at this point also, you can like season to your liking. Again, seasoning is based on each individual, but remember, I have not put any salt, no Maggi, beef cube in the mixture, except when I was frying the tomatoes. So right now I'm gonna season it and just make sure it's good for my liking. And again, season according to your taste. All right, keep watching. So one other thing that I add almost at the end is sliced onion. I just so love the crunchiness of sliced onion. You can use red onion, white onion, yellow onion, whatever onion that you have. You put it at this point. Again, the fire is on low because I need some crunchiness in this fried cabbage. Okay, so put in the sliced onion almost at the end as well. And again, this is just my personal choice. Maybe some people like fried cabbage like all cooked all the way, but I just like my fried cabbage, some crunch in my fried cabbage. So put in the sliced onion, just mix up everything. And if you notice, I have not added the meat yet. The meat is going to come at the end. Again, tasting before you take your pot off the fire. I don't know how to stress this anymore. I always like to taste before I take my pot out of the fire. You don't want to put your salt while the food is on the table already. As we all know, it's not good for your health now. Yeah? Alright, keep watching. So right now I'm just gonna add in the beef, the boiled beef into the mixture. So mind you, it's not hot. I boiled this meat the night before, and no need to like warm it before you put it in there, because remember my cabbage was cooking in low heat. So when I put in the meat, I'm gonna up the heat to high heat, and that way by the time the meat is like hot to the very very hot, the cabbage would be ready at that point. So that's what helps me to determine whether my cabbage is good or not. It's weird, but yeah, that's how I do it. So yeah, so here, just putting the meat, and again, you can use fish, you can use whatever meat you have. I don't know about chicken. I don't cook cabbage with chicken, but you can also put chicken in it. I mean, for chicken lovers, you know what I mean? Yeah, so thank you guys for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and also share the video so that all your friends can try out my recipes and thank me later. Bye guys.